I agree, Josh. I think people are going to vote for Aaron again, but for me, I would probably do Aaron would be number 2 for me. Boji would be number 1.
Yes.
Yes! Yes!
Just chilling.
Does bro have a name yet?
He's like, oh, I won't play this game no more.
Oh wait. I think I sent you the pic where he was zonked. He was zonked with some food in his mouth.
We live? We good?
I don't know.
Yeah, we live. We good.
You guys tell me. Is all the cams showing?
We live.
Because when I inevitably tab out of the current tab that uses the cam, it's gonna go dark for a second. So everybody freak out. It's definitely a completely unavoidable technical error, but if there is one thing that we are consistent on in this podcast is that we are jank as fuck, but we make it work.
We look good right now.
All right.
Holy
so
shit.
Welcome to this episode of This Episode Podcast number 63, where we are talking about anime, but we're not talking about one specific one. Mitch, what the fuck are we talking about?
Instead, today we're talking about how the anime community is fucking dumb-ass, brainwashed idiots, and they pick the 3 most popular anime for everything instead of picking the best anime for each category.
You're making it sound like they've watched like 2 anime.
Talking about the anime awards, where apparently the best anime were picked.
Alrighty.
But it's not. Spoiler alert, if you're not Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, or Spy Family, you didn't win shit. So,
well, what's there not to like in those 3 anime? They have waifus.
Which one has the only one that has a waifu is fucking
Line.
I guess Attack on Titan has one. I guess never mind.
All 3 of them have them.
I guess I forgot about Yor.
Dude, okay. Bro, the internet fucking just blew up as soon as Spy Family came out. It wasn't even for the little girl. It was for the assassin mommy killing people. And they're like, oh my God, I wish that were me getting cut up. It's like, what are you talking about, dude? Chill out. But
there's people thirsting over the dad too. I mean, they're both great.
Lloyd's fucking hot, dude.
Yeah.
I wish I was Fedora, man.
Yeah.
He can cook super well. I mean, I think Yusuf sees that as like a goal to strive towards.
Yes.
I don't know if Yusuf can rock a fedora with his hair. It'll just pop right off, dude.
I believe.
Like deadass. I tried. It did not work. I could not get it to work. And my ears, because there was so much contained. My ears were like this.
Get a bigger one, dude.
Can't hold back all the swagger.
Yeah, get a bigger one. Then I'm like, fucking inverted mask. Dude, it's just covering my face.
Incognito mode.
The one character that saved Spy Family was Dog Bond.
I've watched 3 episodes and I dropped it because I was like, it's decent, but the community is too fucking much, and I'm just like, I don't want to be a part of this.
Yeah, I think I got through season 1 of it, and it was all right. The start was good, but then it just kind of, once you get past like that honeymoon phase with it, where you're actually like going through the episodes with the characters, it's just kind of like, it's okay.
It's okay. Better stuff to watch.
I watched all of it. I'm caught up with it. So I'm interested to see like what categories it qualified for, because I voted. Did you guys all vote for the
Absolutely not.
Well, it doesn't matter. Actually, we're gonna revote here, and so what we're gonna do is we're each gonna pick our winner for each category, and then we're gonna decide as a group what we think wins like this episode podcast's winner for the year, and then we're gonna look at what the fuck the Crunchyroll fan base voted, and we're gonna shit talk all of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, then it sounds like we need to change slides. So goodbye, cams, for like 2 seconds. Oh no, it's all gone. I can't believe it. Wow, it's all gone.
You back?
It's dark in here.
I don't know. Oops.
Never mind.
Right. Is everything still looking good?
Yeah. The layout is working.
Yeah.
Looks cream, bro.
Because
Okay.
I literally can't see anything.
I'm not watching this. I'm not watching the stream either because I have the thing pulled up. So Josh, it's all on you.
I'm watching
Making
stream.
sure we're good.
All right, so this is the Crunchyroll Anime Awards.
Disclaimer. Results are 100% accurate, comma. If you have a differing opinion, you are wrong. Ending asterisk.
But
Good Josh
Best-
impression, Trav.
best character design. Oh man.
Yeah. Okay. Best character design is the first one. So, also another disclaimer: I took out some of the categories that I didn't think we would have enough to talk about, like fucking best director and best
Like
voice
best
actor
like
and
new show or something that none
No,
of us
but-
has probably watched or something.
best new show is still in, but there's like there was one where it was like there was a category where there was 6 shows that none of us have watched, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm taking that out.
Yeah, it makes no sense for us to.
All the categories I didn't think we could have enough to talk about, I pulled.
So what are we gonna do now? We're just gonna pick which one we thought won, or
Is it
Which
a
one we would pick?
specific character from each
No,
of these, or
overall.
General character design. What I think we should
Okay.
do is we should go in order. So either like, so we can switch the order every time, or we can just go the same order. Trav go, Josh go, Yusuf go, I go, and then we each pick our own, and then after that we agree on one together, and then we view what Crunchyroll picked.
Well, this is an easy answer. It's Cyberpunk, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
It's so
Cyberpunk for me,
easy.
too.
Like
I think
all these
I think-
designs are work with their world, but Cyberpunk is such an interesting setting where you have like all the cybernetics and stuff and all the other cyberware. It just every character looks unique and has their different augments and stuff.
I was gonna say too for Cyberpunk, the character design actually fits their personalities too. Like you can see what type of person they're gonna be just by what they look like. Like Maine, you know what type of person he is because he's a giant dude with fucking cannon arms. So
You can
Yeah,
see
I
what
think
kind of
it's-
person what was her name? Kiwi? Jesus, Yusuf, you good? you sneezed the life back into your laptop.
incredible?
But no, you could tell what character Kiwi was gonna be. A smoker with that goddamn mouth.
mhm.
Hold on, Yusuf, try talking again.
Talking again.
Okay, now I can hear you. Before I couldn't.
But go on, Josh. You're gonna say something?
I was just gonna say that, not to downplay any of the other anime or whatever, but it's like the character design for like Demon Slayer. People have done, samurai looking characters with swords and doing flashy moves and shit before. Spy Family, people wearing clothes and stuff that's not, but like Cyberpunk is something that seems completely new and unique, I guess, to me anyway. I mean, I guess that there have been futuristic ones, but I don't know. I think it's the one that stands out here that I haven't seen a lot of other anime like it.
Mhm.
And so like you were saying, the character design is just a nice and refreshing change of pace.
Well, it's just night and day, you know? You look at Dress Up Darling and Spy Family, it's just casual wear and school wear.
Mhm.
And,
Well,
you know,
I mean,
Demon Slayer, I think Tengen's design is really cool, but it's like
Tengen's design's
you know,
fucking great, dude.
beads and like bracelets and like a bunch of strings and stuff. Can that really like match against cybernetic arms and like arm cannons and stuff? You know, I don't think it's a fair competition.
And I think Ranking of Kings and JoJo have very unique character designs, but they're not as good as Cyberpunk.
Mm-hmm. They fit the world, obviously, but you know, when you're putting them against each other, you know, it's like putting a professional team against a bunch of little leaguers. They're gonna get absolutely fucking bodied. So
When they say character design, are they talking about the physical design of those characters, or also taking into account like their personalities?
No,
and-
just their physical design.
yeah, because I
How
mean,
it's all
if,
drawn.
if Demon Slayer won this one, and I have a feeling Demon Slayer won this one, my vote is for Cyberpunk, but I could see Demon Slayer winning if this was like 2021 or something, or like the last year where we're introduced to all the Hashiras
Mhm.
and we get to see like all their appearances for the first time. Because yeah, those are pretty cool. But
Mhm.
kind of how you
Well-
guys were saying for Cyberpunk, like I just don't think it holds a candle. The only new and interesting looking character really is Tengen, and we have the three wives. The demons are just
I
the
mean,
demons,
okay,
nothing
but
different. But
you have to say probably waifu of the year is Daki, and a bunch of people probably voted for Daki. Because I mean,
Hockey.
The
the
yeah,
demon,
yeah.
the ribbon demon.
demon.
Eh,
So
I don't know.
we're all in agreement though. Cyberpunk wins this for us, right?
One thing I do want to comment on though is that I don't know if you guys watched Dress Up Darling, but I did, and it was really interesting with the actual design of the costumes because she's a cosplayer, and they go into the very like all the details and how the outfits actually are put together. So I think that show definitely got some votes because of that.
Mhm.
Because it shows like all the different layers of what goes into a cosplay, which is cool.
But we're all in agreement. Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah,
wins this one.
Cyberpunk absolutely stomps all these people. Unfortunately,
Houston, Josh.
do I think it will win? No. Should it?
No,
Yeah.
we're not at that point yet. We're at what do you think deserves to win?
I'd give it to Cyberpunk.
Yusuf?
Yeah.
Cyberpunk. Okay. Cyberpunk wins for us. For Crunchyroll. Can you take a wild guess which one wins? Fucking Demon
Slayer.
Slayer.
really,
Demon Slayer won for best character design. Yes.
Yeah.
that's crazy, dude.
I know. I told you it's not what's the best. It's what's the most popular. That's what won.
And it's stupid because Demon Slayer introduced like what 3 new characters like that you were actually involved with. The Hashira, well, 4, 5. I
Yeah,
don't know.
because
Hashira, the wives, and then the 2 demons.
well, every time they mention Demon Slayer in like these polls, they're specifically bringing up season 2, the Entertainment
season
District
2, yeah.
arc. They're not including. Well, you could consider it as a whole, but
No, but
they're doing the Entertainment District arc as its own like thing.
yeah,
The
its own
polls.
entity.
So like, the 3 wives are just whatever. You got the Powerpuff Girls here. Just kind of showing up, all
Bro,
mature and shit.
I don't
And
know how this. I don't
Go
know how
ahead.
it won because every time, like all the shit I want to talk about Tsunetsu aside, his character design in this fucking season was awful. I couldn't like with his fucking pigtails and his makeup
The
the entire
cheeks,
time,
yeah.
dude. Like fuck. But
At
yeah.
least he sent it. All right. At least he was. At least
Going
he was earnest about his get up. He gave it his all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's best character design. So moving on to
mean,
the next slide.
I guess if anyone would win, Tengen, I wouldn't be mad losing
Yeah,
Cyberpunk 2.
I
I think Tengen's a fucking awesome character. But moving on then. Boop.
Next slide is best animation, and I mean,
Damn,
we just-
dude.
I think this one's fucking easy. I think this one's easy.
I don't know. I got an obvious pick here, yeah.
Yeah, I have a 100% obvious pick, and we just talked about it, but it's Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is the most beautiful anime I've ever watched in my life, dude.
I like when I was working on like the outro and shit last night, I rewatched the Tengen versus Demon fight.
It's fucking,
Bro,
it's fucking amazing, man.
It's so good.
Yeah.
He's just like screaming like "Don't stop" to Tanjiro, and like he's just the animation of him jumping up and keeping up with the combat. It's like holy freaking smokes! Like there is never like a bad scene for me with Demon Slayer. They always bring like the top tier animation, and it's just always beautiful.
Yeah, everything is movie quality in Demon Slayer. So you can't say that for all these other shows. I mean, Spy Family is really good too, but
Spy Family has really good animation, but there's a lot of scenes with them sitting around and shit. But I guess that's true for every anime.
It's clean, but it's not really flashy. And the thing that just came to my mind is like, again, that Lloyd does a lot of cooking, and I guess Yor tries, but they do a lot of cooking, but nothing will compare to like the cooking scenes that we saw in fucking Chainsaw Man.
True.
Like that was beautiful, and he was just like chopping up fucking vegetables and putting them in a pot, and I was like, this looks so fucking clean.
Mhm.
Look at how he rinses off those tomatoes.
I mean, hey, nothing really beats how beautiful Demon Slayer is. Again, Cyberpunk's really cool and has its own unique style that does really
Easy
well.
second place for
but
me is Cyberpunk.
Yeah, and then Attack on Titan. I wish that we could put it higher, but I already know you guys are just gonna like slam that 3D animation, which I'm still getting used to. But every now and then I see it, and I'm like, yeah, this is weird. And I
don't
get
know.
it, time constraints,
I
but
wouldn't
can't.
discredit the 3D animation for this final season, whatever fucking part this is relevant to. But like the first like few episodes where we were having like all of them fighting?
Mhm.
Was that it? Like
The first 5 episodes was one long fight. Yeah.
yeah, like that shit was good.
Mhm.
I would have given that a top 3.
I think at first
Oh,
the
like being in Marley.
3D animation was just kind of,
No, not Marley. Where
When Reiner and
Reiner and
Axis-
the Jaws
yeah,
Titan was fighting.
Attack Shingashina, whatever it's called, and Eren gets his fucking head shot off.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. The fucking timeline in that final season was so all over
Well,
the
you
place
have
in
part
my
1,
head,
now you
so-
have part 2 of the final season, and now we're gonna have Act 3 of the final season.
No,
Director's
now we,
cut.
No.
Yeah.
Now we have Attack on Titan, the final season, part 3, part 1.
Yeah.
No
No,
shot.
dude.
No shot.
I was
No
looking-
Yes,
shot.
dude. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It's Attack on Titan, the final season, part 3, part 1, the final chapters.
That,
it's like-
I remember
it's
the
like
final
special
chapters,
one.
not the final season, part 3, part 1 of the final chapters of the final
Director's
season.
cut.
They're
Theatrical
splitting.
edition.
They're splitting part 3 into a winter and a summer release.
Get the
Just
Yeah,
release.
so, yeah,
Listen,
did
Attack
I
on Titan, how
understand that
good do you
correctly?
think your shit is? Just fucking release the show. No one gives
the
a
thing-
shit.
The thing we just got was like an hour-long special. That's all we get until
No.
later this year.
I don't think so. If that's the case, I'm just gonna stop watching.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till it's all out at this point, dude.
Like we were, full disclosure, audience, we were planning on covering Attack on Titan over the course of several weeks, and now we might only have that 1 hour-long special to cover for several months.
I don't think that's maybe. I don't know. Who fucking
No,
knows?
I have to bench it.
I don't know.
Well, at least Kyle would only have to do one outro.
But
For
we're all
that reason,
agreeing.
Attack on Titan should not win any of these.
We're all agreeing. Best animation is Demon Slayer.
It's like-
Crunchyroll also agrees. Demon Slayer won that.
Yeah, that one's really obvious. Like as
Yeah.
much as I
I'd be
love,
shocked if they went against us on this.
I wouldn't be shocked if it was Cyberpunk though, because the animation in Cyberpunk was freaking really good. But I think,
Second place
think-
for sure.
yeah, I think it's just Demon Slayer just does it just so much fucking
good.
so much better, man. They're just so
Yeah.
consistent with it. But
Okay.
moving on.
Like you said, movie quality.
Moving on to next slide, which is the best new series. So this
Hmm.
one, I was gonna not have it because 4 of the anime I know majority of us didn't watch. I put it there because I thought we need to give Cyberpunk some fucking time in the limelight, and for me, Cyberpunk's gonna win this one. Not even fucking close. So
What does it mean by new
Agreed.
series? Is it like it's
So
going to
it's a-
continue or
no, it's a new series that came out this year. It's brand
Okay.
new this year.
yeah?
So
I mean, of these, I don't know what that first one is. I can't read it too
Call
well.
of the Night.
Call of the
And
Night.
then
Yeah.
We've got Cyberpunk, Licorice Recoil, Dress Up Darling, Spy Family, and whatever the hell that last one is.
It's like your boy Monono. It's I don't know. It's some like
It's your
comedy
boy.
anime.
Takanuchi.
Something like that, man.
Yeah. No,
Oh.
Call of the Night. I've seen a couple scenes of, and it looked pretty. Didn't look crazy or anything like that. It just seems
Oh,
like you
wow.
have a dude, and they have like a relationship with some sort of like vampire or something like that. I don't really know.
All I know about the final one, the comedy one, is the fucking opening is so good. The opening for that one is so
So that's
good,
why
man.
it won. Okay, I gotcha.
I've only watched like 2 episodes of Licorice Recoil, and I think a lot of people like that one.
Yeah, it got
I've s-
nominated for a lot, man.
I've seen that that blonde girl in a bunch of like stuff, like a bunch of
Mhm.
scenes,
Yeah.
just popping up in my feed. She's like all over the place. So definitely the show's waifu or one of them. But
Yeah, I'm going Cyberpunk though.
Yeah, hands down.
Yeah, I mean that one's obvious.
I feel like I know what's gonna win, and it's not Cyberpunk, but my pick is Cyberpunk.
Yeah, you can tell I'm torn here because I want to say Cyberpunk a lot because I enjoyed watching it and covering it here. For my own reasons, I really enjoyed Spy Family the first season more than the second one, and it did capture me so much that I showed other people or recommended it to other people, and they like it a lot. So I mean, my vote, if I'm being honest, would probably be Spy Family. Um, but I understand Cyberpunk. I wouldn't fight against Cyberpunk.
Okay. I mean, you can have your own vote, and then we can do our combined vote. 3v1 at Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
The winner of this one for Crunchyroll is Spy Family. Fucking absurd to me.
Hey, let's go. Anya,
Hey,
Anya.
Yeah, I was gonna say the one thing I'll give it
Waku,
is
waku.
in terms of like reaction memes and shit. I have so many different like screenshots of just like Anya reacting to different things in the show that I'll just like send to people to react to their messages because top tier.
Yeah, it's really good. The
Oh,
music's really good. Too.
now starts the fucking snowball effect of just
Bro.
the fucking Spy Family.
Bro, that's
I'm sure.
painful.
Yeah, I
Just
know.
looking at this little fucking pink girl and then looking at Cyberpunk and it's like, no, that one lost. Lost to a little fucking girl.
But it doesn't make any sense to me. Like you'll see at the end of the slide, this doesn't make that
Oh,
decision doesn't make
actually,
sense to me. But
I just had an idea. Do you think that the fact that Cyberpunk was only on Netflix and this is the Crunchyroll Anime Awards had any effect on some of these
No.
things?
no, because it's all fan voting.
I mean,
So
Right, but if they're going on to Crunchyroll to vote, there's
Yeah, I mean,
technically the
I
chance that
don't
they
know.
didn't watch Cyberpunk because that's not on Crunchyroll.
I mean, what are the odds that someone that owns a Crunchyroll doesn't have a Netflix? I would say, I would argue in agreement with Josh saying like Cyberpunk fans didn't vote because they don't have a Crunchyroll because they probably saw it on Netflix and just watched it and they're like, oh shit, it was good.
You can vote and not have a Crunchyroll account, and then one of
Yeah.
your
Yeah, but
reward-
then where
voting
are they
is-
hearing the Crunchyroll awards thing? You know, they're on Netflix.
I think we're thinking too much of the legitimacy of this fucking awards show. I don't think
This
there's
shit's
anything
rigged
legit about
because
it.
I want my vote to be the winner. I don't like
I'm just
losing.
saying- Yeah, I guess
Cyberpunk's
in my
been the
head, I
whole-
was just thinking because the only reason I voted is that I opened the app to watch Mob Psycho. The thing popped up for me to vote, and so I did it. If that never had happened, I wouldn't have sought it out.
Yeah, they told me about it, and I was like, no, thank you. That takes 5 minutes of my time.
Yeah, well, fucking funny little girl beats the most emotional show I've ever watched in my life.
Yup.
Next slide.
Best continuing series. Oh god,
Best
One Piece.
Continuing series, yes. So we have Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, JoJo, Kaguya-sama, Made in Abyss, and One Piece. My vote for this is pretty obvious, but
Made
you
in Abyss.
Made in Abyss.
Yeah, that was
Dude,
my guess.
fucking that show is so good, so fucking good, man. But I don't enjoy it because like saying you enjoy Made in Abyss is like saying you
Enjoy child torture.
Well, no, saying you enjoy Made in Abyss is saying you enjoy like depression. Saying you have fun while you're depressed because it's just such a fucking. It's the darkest show I've ever watched in my life, dude.
Yeah, see, now the Harry Potter RPG game controversy doesn't seem so strange, huh?
Huh?
What?
What?
Fuck, I have no idea what you're talking about.
What'd you say?
yo, that's the
Dude, gotta get
best.
the fucking.
That is the best fucking just subject change ever. What would you say?
Fuck.
I would say I was talking to you guys. I was talking to her. I was talking to the fucking rat in
Talking
my
about
room.
Yusuf.
Little goddamn rat to your left. Just chilling.
No, yeah. Made in Abyss, I genuinely don't think I can talk about the plot of the second season without getting trap banned on Twitch.
Nice. All right, let's test the waters. Fucking drop it.
Sure.
No.
Okay.
We'll talk about
it's-
Made in Abyss when we get to it.
It is such
Yeah.
a fucking beautifully horrifying show, but I'm voting for that one.
There's literally
That's what I was going to touch on, is that I have not watched that, but I'm purposely watching in case, if and when we all collectively do, because I know that you like that one a lot.
Made
I've
in
only
Abyss?
seen clips of Made in Abyss, and I was like, holy shit.
It's all fucked up, dude.
I watched the
I
first.
was like,
I watched
oh
the
It's
my
first
so
season.
fucked up.
Someone thought and made this. I can't believe it.
Watched the first season.
I mean, pretty much all these shows I like.
Yeah, they're all very good shows.
Like I've watched
I
scenes
at least
of like
know
the,
of all of them.
Well, I went into a binger of watching a bunch of One Piece like clips of like all the fights, and I read ahead a little bit on the manga, and I was like, God damn, One Piece.
See, One Piece
You're
is the
crazy.
show. I have a One Piece, the first volume of One Piece, just because I bought it, just because it's One Piece, and I wanted to read it, but I was like, never mind, it's fucking too much.
It's a commitment,
One Piece is that one show and manga that I will never read or watch, but I will always give it its credit because I know it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it seems like this like Kaido arc I think they're in. It seems like the fan base didn't like it because there was just a lot of jumping around. So
A lot of jumping around, and it fucking went on for 2.5 real life years.
yeah, it's a long arc, man.
They finally just got out of it though in the manga. So.
Yeah, that's what I read up on. JoJo's. I mean, I didn't watch Stone Ocean yet, but from the clips I've seen, it pretty much matches up exactly as the manga. But yeah, I need a binge through that. So it just kind of comes down to Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer for me. And I gotta say, I would probably vote for Attack on Titan, not because of like animation, but the story in this fucking show is so just mind blowing. Like, there's like very few episodes where like, or there's like very few like reveals in Attack on Titan that doesn't like blow my mind and just make you go into like a hole just thinking about, oh my god, that means that happened then, and it's just like you're going through all these different theories now in your head. Demon Slayer is like, oh, you guys are brother and sister? I have a sister too. I should be mad at you for breaking 2 of my fingers, but I'm going to pity you.
Demon Slayer's story is very shallow. Very shallow story. It's just
at least they got
it looks pretty.
Yeah, they got Michael Jackson though, playing the main villain.
New town, new big bad guy. Kill the big bad guy with the big good guy. You fought him. You won. Good job.
At least this Hashira didn't die. Yay.
Again, I still enjoyed it, but like you were saying, there were multiple episodes in. I'm not clear exactly what part of Attack on Titan this is to reference, but there were multiple episodes where I got to the fucking end screen, or like the opposite of the title screen, and my mouth was just open because I was floored, and I was like, I need to know what happens next. With Demon Slayer, I was like, oh, I'm excited to see how this fight concludes, but with Attack on Titan, I was like, I need to know what the fuck is going on.
The Eren making Grisha kill the Reese family is the single greatest twist in anime history, bro.
Like,
it's fucking phenomenal.
I don't know if there'll be another show like Attack on Titan. Like, I was just bitching about like how it's not like a big deal just to release all of it, but Attack on Titan really is just a story that is just so freaking nutty. Like, you just assumed when you started watching the show that you'd just be watching humans cut down giant creatures and then eventually, or just lose a war or something. Eventually win or lose the war. But then now we're just in like these different timelines and shit, all these different Titan powers and the founder, and like our main hero is now like the main antagonist depending on which side of the war you fall on. It's like
well right now he's the main antagonist no matter what side you fall on, because it's him versus everybody. Because
I'm on Aaron's side, dude. Fuck him up.
You're only Aaron's side.
Fuck up the world. Blow it up. Fuck him up.
I just have rumbling playing in the back of my head at all times when I'm watching.
It's
All right. So Trav votes for Attack on Titan. Josh, are you backing him?
Attack on Titan.
Yusuf?
I think I'll also do Attack on Titan.
Okay. So 3 for Attack on Titan, 1 for Made in Abyss. I would agree with you too if I didn't like Made in Abyss so much.
Yeah,
So.
that's fine. What did Crunchyroll say?
Crunchyroll said One Piece.
I'm not.
I was
I'm not
I was
mad about
pretty,
that.
I was
I'm
pretty
not mad
close
about that
to
at
One
all.
Piece.
Yeah.
Just
They
for
have a
like,
large fan base and they are dedicated as fuck.
And I will say spoilers. This is the only show One Piece or only category One Piece was nominated for. So I feel like it deserves to win the category it's nominated for.
Yeah,
Because it's fucking One Piece, man.
Yeah, there's thousands of episodes. You
So-
gotta give it to them for still fucking trying.
yeah.
I mean, the fact best continuing series. They're on 2,000 episodes. So
And fucking Oda said he's not even close to finishing. He said he's about halfway through.
Oh bullshit,
So-
dude! You're gonna be fucking dead before this shit ends, bro.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, how old is he?
Attack
He's
on
like-
Titan's trained,
Bro,
He's
I
in
was a
his 40s.
child. Bro, I was a
He's in his-
child
Okay,
when I first
okay.
saw like fucking One Piece.
Oda's only in his 40s.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right, but
Alright.
moving on.
Well,
That's what
when
Attack
did
on
he
Titan
start?
That's what they're doing. Eventually, it's going to be like Attack on Titan Part 3, the final season, Part 1, Act 6.2 of 27.
Attack, yeah.
100.
Fucking One Piece will finish before Attack on Titan, dude.
Yeah.
Surely
so-
not.
Best opening sequences is like
Best-
intros or something.
Yeah, best intro, best opening
Oh,
sequence.
fuck.
Attack on Titan.
Music and visuals.
Attack on Titan.
This
think-
one is hard for me. So hard.
Attack
I
on
think
Titan.
I think
Oh.
Demon
I
Slayers
don't even
was
have to think.
really good. But I would probably give it to Attack on Titan because I can't even remember Cyberpunk's. And,
Cyberpunk is bad.
and
I'm not talking
I,
about Cyberpunk.
I can remember the Spy Families, and it was really good opening sequence. Like the music is really good, but dude, when you hear the fucking rumbling, you know shit is just going to fucking go down.
I've got some opinions. Rumbling was really, really, really good the first time you heard it. It got old so fast. And then like the core,
So
like
good.
when I lose it all, that part, I hate it. I hate it. I hate
See,
it.
Mitch,
I'm good. My enjoyment has never fumbled. Every time that comes on when I'm listening to my Spotify playlist, I drop everything that I'm doing and I turn it up 5 fucking clicks.
The one
I
I will
jam
vote
out.
for, and I'm praying Yusuf's backing me on this one.
I got you. Yeah.
Ranking of Kings. Ranking of Kings opening 2 is the only anime opening I've ever heard that when I hear the chorus hit, I still get emotional when I hear it. I've listened to that song like 1,000 times.
yeah.
It is the fuck. I'm just like, holy fuck, because it makes you think of the show, and the show has made me cry so many fucking times. And I was like,
And like the art in the intro, just based off of the story, what you've experienced up to
It's
that point,
so
just like it just
good,
tears you
man.
down, man.
it's so good.
It's
Question before we try to wrap up. I don't know if we're close or not. Is there a separate category involving music, or is this kind of the one that?
So there's this one, and then best ending. That's the 2 music categories.
Okay. All I wanted to hit on was like, yeah, I didn't really love the Cyberpunk opening, but I know that we all, I think, agree that like that one song that plays when he's like walking to work or whatever, that song is a bop. The song when he's on the moon with Lucy is just
Oh, yeah.
phenomenal and beautiful and
So,
gorgeous.
yeah.
I want to
So
stay
the-
at your house.
So there was
Those are great.
Take me to
there
your
was
house.
2 other anime songs category, or there was one other anime song category, and I want to say Your House was nominated for it, but the Rumbling won that one.
Ooh. I mean,
And then there was best score, like so best like OST, and Attack on Titan won that one too.
Interesting.
yeah.
Wow.
No, they have a
Yeah.
really good soundtrack in Attack on Titan.
And the opening for Demon Slayer is also really great.
Really good. Yeah.
It's like
But yeah, man, every time I hear rumbling, it's amazing.
So how do we do this?
You know
then?
what I think that one is? It's your boy Kong Ming.
Yes, and the opening for that is fucking amazing too. It's a spin-off of a old like 80s Russian song, but it's so good, man.
So I think I'm going to make a split vote easier. So the rumbling, I absolutely love it, but not because I love the song to like death. It's because of me and my brother sitting on the couch, putting on that the new episode, and then we're just fucking headbanging to the intro, just losing our shit. And like he'll just put it on just to hype himself up to do the outro. So it's got a special place in my heart. But if I actually had like both the Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan song pop up in my playlist, I'd probably listen to the Demon Slayer one. So my vote's going to be for Demon Slayers to make this split vote easier.
Okay, so that means Ranking of Kings wins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad because I wanted that. I wanted Ranking of Kings to win at least one category, and I don't think it's going to. So I'm glad it won one.
Yeah.
So because Ranking of Kings, fucking Boji went from, like, you know how I did my top 25 main characters a year ago?
Yeah.
Or not main characters, just characters. Boji, fucking by episode 3, he was in the top 5 of my favorite characters of all time.
Yeah, just from like the footage I've seen of the award ceremony that I did for the outro, yeah, Ranking of Kids animation looks so good.
It is a must-watch show, man. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I have not seen clips or any of it, but I will be glad to redact and adapt my answer whenever I watch it.
It's a must-watch, but when you watch it, just have tissues nearby. You will
for that and Made in Abyss.
Yeah, this one actually, I think for Ranking Kings, I cried like multiple times.
Yes.
Like it's not just one episode. Like I consistently cried.
I was crying the entire time.
I wouldn't cry once, you bunch of pussies.
For Crunchyroll, the Rumbling won for Crunchyroll. So
that's kind of crazy. I was expecting Demon Slayer to win it, actually.
No,
yeah, me too.
But right.
I mean, it is what it is.
Best ending sequence. I just put this one because I really like Attack on Titan's ending.
Nope, Spy Family.
Spy Family.
Yeah. Spy Family.
So all
I have that. I was going to say, yeah, I didn't really like the opening song. The sequence was cool, but I didn't really like the song that opened Spy Family. But Comedy, that song, and like the ending sequence for Spy Family. Yes. Yeah. Very chill, very like perfect for the end of an episode.
So
almost
good.
The fact that almost every episode ends with like Anya going to bed and then that plays is like such a smooth transition into.
Well, even like the start of it, it's just like the little bop, and before it gets like to the big drop.
Still poignant, dude. So good.
Amazing ending.
I would vote for Attack on Titan because it's so emotional, but
Attack on Titans was so good too, but the first one I think Attack on Titans was really freaking good, but the first one that immediately went in my head was Spy Family.
But Crunchyroll voted for Comey Can't Communicate.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I voted for Spy Family.
Okay, I was about to say, like, who the fuck?
I was like, wow, that's wow.
Who the fuck's Comey?
Well, she doesn't talk. She goes me. That's her character.
The female crust.
Oh, she's the reincarnation of that one guy from My Hero.
Yeah, she's the female crust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
it's a show, even though I have two of the manga.
It's a pizza.
So our next slide is best main character. I skipped best anime score. Attack on Titan won that. I skipped best anime film because the only one all of us had, or most of us had watched, was JJK0, and JJK0 won. I did
see it eventually.
I skipped the best anime song. The Rumbling won that over fucking Stay at Your House, which doesn't make any sense to me. But I skipped best anime director because we don't know any of the directors. The director for Demon Slayer won that. So best main character.
This is a fucking hard one, dude.
This one's tough. Yeah, I know who I'm voting for, but
I'm confused of why they put Lloyd as the main. I mean, I guess he's the main character, but I feel like everybody looks at Anya as the main character.
That's
just weird to me.
Lloyd's the main character to them,
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the only two I would think of is Lloyd and Aaron, but I think Aaron is just like on a completely different level in this final series. So I think I'm gonna have to vote for Aaron. Even though the girl from Dress Up Darling, she started off pretty well, but then she just kind of turns into like the generic, like, oh my god, I'm falling in love with him. I love him so fucking much. Like, that's straight up how it is. Like, she's nice and all, but I mean, again, it's just night and day, man. It's like Aaron is just like on a different level, I think.
See, for me, Aaron would take third on the screen.
I I like David, but I liked him when he was like with the squad. You know.
I would go 1, and it's like 1 fucking way up here, and the rest down here. Boji 1, and then David and Aaron close.
Yeah, because I don't have a context, I can't
Boji
speak
is
to that at all.
God. He's such a fucking. He's the best character, man.
Dude, as
Yeah,
soon as Aaron did that speech to all the fucking like Eldians or whatever their names are, I was like, dude. Yeah, it just shows him in like his newly found form, and he's just like, all the titans will, all the colossal titans will trample the world, killing everyone outside of the walls. And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, for me, it's definitely between David and Aaron. I kind of want to give it to David just to have David have some spotlight, and I hope that I'm not stepping ahead of us too much, but like I'm pretty sure I remember them saying like best protagonist and best antagonist.
That was last year. Yeah.
Oh, okay, but the fact that then Aaron was like in both categories.
No, last year
I have
Aaron,
a feeling that it's gonna go to him.
Last year Aaron won best antagonist and best protagonist.
Let's go,
Yeah,
baby.
okay.
Nothing but
That's
W's
last
for
year.
Squad
Okay.
Jaeger. Am I right?
Well, then I still think that they're probably gonna end up picking Aaron for this,
I
but
wouldn't be
I
shocked if
kind
they
of wanted to
chose
go
like
to David.
I don't know. I have
because
no
I
idea
thought-
who the
yeah.
fuck they're gonna pick here.
All right, Yusuf. We each voted for a different person, so you get to break the 3-way tie.
Yeah, I agree, Josh. I think people are going to vote for Aaron again, but for me, I would probably do Aaron would be number 2 for me. Boji would be number 1.
Yes.
Probably would do. I don't know who I would do 3rd, but I wouldn't have David until 4th for me.
You'd have Lloyd.
Not
You'd have Lloyd above David.
probably.
I would
Really?
agree with Yusuf, yeah. Except for Boji, I've never watched Ranking of Kings. Like David, I like David, you know, there's nothing wrong with him. And I love his transformation that he does for the show, but I think I enjoy the characters the most when they're together and interacting with one another, with like Rebecca, the driver, Kiwi, all just bouncing off of each other. You know, when it's just David and the white hair girl, I don't remember her name, Lucy. Yeah, I just whatever. There's just 2 dudes and naked ass David in a room, buff as fuck.
Yeah, David saw Asta.
Naked ass David.
Yeah.
David saw Asta in the finals, or the
big
most
man.
recent season of Black Clover, and said, "I can do you one better."
Yeah.
Got swole as fuck.
I'm so happy that Boji won this, man. He deserves it 100%.
If I had watched it, like Trev, I'm sure if we had watched it, we'd have way more input, and we might all agree. But
I don't know, Aaron's a tough one to beat for me, but
You can always switch your anime pick to be Ranking the Kings.
Yeah, maybe. Crunchyroll voted for, no surprise, Aaron Yeager. So
nothing but W's. 2 years in a fucking row, dude.
yeah,
Destroy the world and destroy this award ceremony. Am I right?
best main character 2 years in a row.
Let's go, baby. Suck a
Alright,
dick, losers. I'm trying to
this
be
one-
humble here, guys.
This next slide, I think, is the hardest slide for me to pick.
Yikes.
Best supporting character.
Yikes.
This one is the hardest, I think, for me.
okay, so they have Anya on this.
Yeah, she's a supporting character.
I guess. Oh, okay.
Dude, fucking my family's double dipping here.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Dude,
right.
If you
Your-
don't know the girl on the left, she's from Kaguya-sama Love
Yeah,
is War.
the maid
So,
for the
fuck her.
one girl.
Honestly, she's cool, but not even compared to these other characters.
What the
For
fuck
me-
is that unknown holding a
Probably
sword
from
in the
Ranking
middle?
of
Bro,
Kings.
that's Kage, bro.
It's an unknown, bro.
It's Kage.
Guys,
And
this is kinda
honestly,
tough.
like,
It's Kage, bro.
no, I was gonna say the 3, like Kage, Rebecca, and Tengen, man. I don't know who to choose between these 3. These 3 are just so fucking good. Yor and Anya can fuck off. Like the 3 in the middle,
Here's
but
what do you factor in your supporting character?
just how much you like them. What do you mean? What do
So
you mean?
it's
What do you factor in?
like best take out main character, best non-main character.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Your
Nice.
favorite
I mean,
supporting
yeah, if-
character.
I think if you're sitting in here with the mindset of like, how good of a job do they do to support the main
No, that's
character?
fucking stupid.
You're thinking about it way too much. That's not how the people are voting. They are
Your-
just be like,
You're
that's my
attacking
favorite.
me in my entire academic life right now. Because that was me, and I kept getting fucking questions wrong.
Because supporting character doesn't mean which one supported the main character the best. It means which one was the
Supporting
secondary
cast
character.
member.
Yeah, supporting cast. Yeah. So
You know what?
what's the-
I can cast the vote as much as I want. So I'm going to vote for Aaron Yeager because he supported himself through all the trying times.
Shut the fuck up.
And supported Armin with beating the absolute fuck out of him.
Incredible.
Ugh.
I am kind of surprised that there's nobody from AOT on this list,
Ah, fuck him.
but
all the other
2 from
characters-
Spy Family.
All the other fucking characters in Attack on Titan suck, except for Reiner and Gabby.
Reiner's really good, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Um,
Gabby did a like 360 for me.
I really like
Or
Rebecca. And
It's hard, man.
I guess I'm surprised and glad that it's Rebecca and not Lucy.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
my
I
vote
would
would go
agree.
for Tengen.
It's those three in the middle, man, are so difficult for me to choose from.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Kage is such a good character, Rebecca's such a good character, and then Tengen is just emanates fucking coolness and masculinity.
Yeah, for me, there's 2 characters that really, I guess, push the story and highlighted the main character a lot, and that's Kage and Tengen. But yeah, I'm torn between those 2. Which one made a bigger impact for me? I think it was.
Well, Kage made me cry.
Yeah, I mean, Kage had a sad story, but I would probably go for Tengen on this one.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. Sadly, I think I'm gonna vote for Tengen too. I mean, Kage is really close, but Tengen, like within 2 episodes, became my favorite Demon Slayer character. So I think that's pretty hard to beat.
Yeah, Rebecca. I knew I was gonna like her a lot as soon as like she got like her upgraded hands in like the second half of the series, where she just started laughing and blowing people up from, you know, what was their name, Maelstrom or something.
Mm-mm.
So I was like, oh yeah, you're fucking great, dog. And Tegan is amazing, but like I feel like if Rengoku was here, I'd probably like be like, oof, that was really tough.
But I mean, if I'm not incorrect, 3 of us voted Tengen.
Yeah.
All right, so Tengen wins best supporting character for us. Can you take a fucking wild guess who won this
Anya.
for Crunchyroll?
Anya.
Yeah, fucking Anya, the pink-haired bitch.
Again, like I guess that technically it's Lloyd's
Yeah.
story, but
Fuck
like
them kids.
when I look at this, I see Anya as the main character, and
No.
my mind is blown with
who
this.
got the mission, dude? It's Lloyd.
It's Lloyd's, yeah. It's
I
Lloyd's
know,
the-
but
This
that's what I'm
entire
saying
story
is,
wouldn't
I
be a
get
thing
that,
without Lloyd.
but
I would still be at the fucking. I'm not gonna say it.
orphanage.
Was
Why
that
would
a,
he
was that a
say
slur?
orphanage? Orphanage isn't a
No,
slur.
I'm not. No, stop. Harry Potter. What?
All right, so yeah, Anya
That
wins
is a new
best
thing.
supporting character to no one's fucking surprise. This fucking one too. Must protect at all costs character.
Boji.
It's fucking Boji, and it's not even fucking close. Dude, he's fucking deaf, he's mute, he has 0 fucking strength. There's this little boy getting thrown into a world that wants to fucking break him and kill him, and he's just always positive and always happy. Like, how can you not want to protect him at all costs, man?
And it's sad too because every time he's in conflict, they always throw him and he bounces like a jelly bean. And he has
Yeah,
like,
dude.
different physics, and it's sad.
Like, how can you look at his face, man? How can you not want to protect him?
And he
It's,
has a crown.
it's going
It's
to a
not even real
singular
crown.
point. It's at a weird angle. Anya's
Look at
mouth
it.
is an actual shape.
so the 3 on the right, I think that the full right is that one Comey can't
Comey.
communicate or whatever.
Yeah.
Who are these other 2 even? Who are they even?
The dress up darling girl.
And then the other one's Kotaro.
How would I
bro.
know?
You don't know who fucking Kotaro is?
No. That's what
No,
I'm
and then
asking.
you got a child with the fucking katana. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Dude, look at
That's
his shirt,
Kotaro,
dude.
bro. That's
His
Kotaro.
fucking shirt, bro.
From what?
From Kotaro Lives Alone.
Well, no wonder he lives alone. Look what he's fucking packing. God damn, if I saw that in my apartment complex, I'd leave.
And his shirt says
His shirt
God.
says- no, his shirt says dog.
God.
He got that dog in him, bro.
He just wearing it upside down.
Wore the fucking socks and the sandals, dude. Like,
What an asshole. Fuck this kid. We gotta bully him now.
I mean,
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I don't know.
like
Boji.
his mom sent him out to go grab the fucking mail. He's like, I got this.
Uh,
Comes out with his fucking leather opener.
Out of all the characters here, the one I like the most is the dress up Darlene girl, but I feel like it's weird to vote for her to protect her at all costs. So I'm gonna go with Anya.
She's a grown ass woman.
Yeah. No, she's a fucking teenager. No, I'm good. I'll protect the little Anya.
Yeah, that's the only one I've seen, and I'm not gonna bother voting for it because I already know what the final answer is gonna be.
It's gonna be
How do we?
obviously Anya.
Well, you have to vote for Anya. So how do we do that?
Yes.
If it's 2v2,
Flip a coin.
Okay.
What do you want?
Coin?
I got Bigsby. What do
Alright,
you
yeah,
want?
hey,
Heads or
Bigsby.
tails?
Give
Hey,
Boji,
Bixby.
give Boji tails, and then give Anya heads.
Hi, Bigsby. Flip a coin.
Call Michi.
It didn't work. Someone else to do it. Mitch,
All
flip a coin on Google or some shit.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna get really white real quick.
This is all bait.
What do you mean, really quick, all the time?
Flip a coin. Boji's heads and or tails. Anya's fucking heads. Wait, is that what I said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anya's
Okay.
heads.
Okay, Anya's heads, Boji's tails. Do you want me to prove it, or do you want me just to? You guys trust me?
I trust
I mean,
you.
yeah.
It's
We all-
tails. It's
Okay.
tails.
Okay, flip it
Boji
again
wins.
until it's heads.
Fuck off.
He doesn't need to because he's about to tell us what Crunchyroll picked, and we all know what they picked
Anya. Yeah.
So
without question.
I'm so happy Boji won. He deserves it. Oh yeah, fucking Crunchyroll picked Anya, dumb bitch.
Of course.
And we almost did too. So
I didn't even have to see
Just
the
let
fucking
that fester.
candidates. I just knew.
Alright.
Yikes.
But let's
Alright.
move on then.
All right, next slide is best. It's not best action, like the most interesting action. It's the best action genre anime.
Anime. So which one did we like the most out of all these?
Mm-hmm. Cyberpunk.
Fuck.
Cyberpunk for me.
For me, I think I'd pick Demon Slayer for the same reasons why we picked it for like best animation. Is the animation of the action is what I think a lot of us all loved about it so much. Like the movie quality draws you in. You can't stop watching it while it's happening. You can't look away, or you worry that you'll miss the slightest awesome new detail.
You know what?
But yeah, all the three of those on the left are fantastic.
You know what? Actually, I think I think I would agree with Josh. Actually, for a pure action anime, what do I like to watch the most? It's Demon Slayer. Just for pure action, just watching cool moments, it's Demon Slayer.
But for the story, you're probably thinking more Cyberpunk.
Yeah. But this is I'm gonna vote Demon Slayer in this one.
And you can factor that in of like having this, I guess, more holistic idea of like, it's not just about the fighting, it's about the whole story of the action. But my brain just kind of went straight to the fight scenes, and I was like, it's Demon Slayer.
I may have not have watched Star Ocean yet, but I think I'm gonna throw my hat in for JoJo, because JoJo got to a point with like part 4 and part 5 where like the stands, like their powers, they got so fucking ridiculous that it makes like combat actually interesting to watch, because they'll just be like, what's happening in my arm? Well, little did you know that I had a copper coin and I put that in your laundry, and with my stand, it turns metal into different materials. So I was able to overload your washing machine, then turned it into a dryer. And that's why your clothes fell off here, getting you into a weird position where I could punch you multiple times. And I'm just sitting there like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
The hardest Trav's brain has ever had to work.
So shout out to JoJo's for being absolutely fucking stupid, but yeah. Cyberpunk's easy pick. Demon Slayer, awesome shit. For Attack on Titan, is that for Act Part 1 and 2 for the
No, it's
final
just-
season, or just 2?
It's for 2.
I
Okay,
mean,
for 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
feel like we
was-
should be just doing part 2 for right now because that's what's the most recent.
That's
Yeah.
what came out in 2022.
Well, I just didn't know
Yeah,
if I had
yeah.
to factor in part 1 as well, because
Mm-mm.
I mean, part 1 was definitely rough around some of these edges, but part 2 was just like fucking bonkers. But no,
Okay.
I'm gonna throw it to JoJo's, meaning
Sure.
my vote doesn't matter.
Yusuf?
Best action. I said Demon Slayer as soon as it came up.
Demon Slayer, okay. So 3 for Demon Slayer, 1 for JoJo's. Demon Slayer wins. Crunchyroll picked Demon Slayer 2.
Thank God. I was about to be like, if Spy Family won,
Yeah, best action.
I'm gonna go full blown fucking Karen, put my hair down, and I'm gonna go to Crunchyroll and ask for the manager because that shit is rigged.
I'll have to get my mom involved.
Yeah.
All right. Next slide is best comedy.
What,
anime.
Yusuf? What?
I'm not. No.
What?
How many of these have you guys actually watched?
I've seen
I've
two
only
I've
of
seen
these.
Spy
3 of
Family.
these.
Only seen one.
Uncle
So-
from
so-
Another World. What? What the fuck is that? It's just a bunch of
I don't know.
Just
You'll have
elf
to go
girls
watch it,
too,
I mean.
and she's holding a Sega Genesis controller. What? And a katana? Bro, I need to
Hell
watch
yeah.
this show.
I vote for Kaguya-sama because Chika is the funniest character ever. So
Mitch, I'm with you, 100%.
really
Hey.
awesome.
Yeah.
If it gets you to do the Chica dance sooner, I'll give it my vote, but I haven't watched that, so.
Well, I also
Like,
love
yeah.
the one dude with the what's his
Ishiki?
face? Yeah. Like I
With the
spiritually
blue
relate to
hair?
him. Yeah.
Man, not even just those two. The president's fucking hilarious. Kaguya's hilarious. The other girl, I forgot her name. She's hilarious. Like, there's just a fucking. That show is just funny.
Well, yeah. Without comedy, it shows nothing.
So it's we have a 2v2 again.
What did Josh?
I've only seen Spy Family, so it's what I have to vote for, I think.
Oh yeah,
This is all I
yeah.
know.
I mean, I've only seen Spy Family as well.
All right. Another.
But, I mean, I don't think Spy Family has not made me like roll on the ground laugh. It has made me laugh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Spy
No.
Family Tales. Kaguya heads.
Sure.
It is heads.
We're breaking from the norm. This is good. This is controversial.
Mitch,
this is good.
you gave like because Spy Family didn't win, but you gave like the head nod, going like, "Motherfucker, Spy Family won."
I thought it did, but I
Yeah.
realized it didn't.
Okay.
The Kaguya one.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Good.
Crunchyroll
But-
chose. Can you guys guess what Crunchyroll chose?
Obviously, Uncle from Another
Taro.
World, July
Actually-
2nd, 20.
Actually, it did.
Let's go, baby.
I'm kidding. It chose fucking Spy Family.
I mean, how can you look at that poster and name and just say no? Like I'll have to think about it later.
All right.
Best drama. Oh, 86 made it? No way.
You know what that is?
Yeah,
No.
it's fucking great.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
Well, easy to vote for me.
This one's fucking hard for me, man.
Mm.
Dance so hard, dude. Look at that shit.
Mm.
I've never watched that. Look at their fucking eyes, dude.
Yeah. It's
Are
fucking
they all?
weird.
Is it just a bunch of cyclopses?
I have no idea. I've never seen it.
Oh,
The void in the world from Yuri on Ice no longer being a thing had to be filled somehow, and this is how it happened.
Fuck. This is so hard for me, man.
Okay.
It's between
mean-
three, obviously.
I mean, this is probably the only time I'll get a chance to vote for it. But 86, let's fucking go.
I'm voting for Made in Abyss.
I'm gonna go Cyberpunk.
No, Josh. You know,
I guess it's my decision of whether it's a 4-way tie. or-
you just gotta pick a number between 1 and 4.
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. I'll do Attack on Titan so it's a 4-way tie, and
Fuck,
then it's not a
okay.
definitive thing.
Wait, let me see
Rand-
if Bigsby will pick a number.
But
Okay.
to I mean, not that I have to explain it, but yeah,
Hi,
it's
Big
between
Speed.
Attack on Titan and Cyberpunk for me.
Pick a number between 1 and 4. Oh, it did it.
Wait, we haven't decided.
Running
I guess
some
we'll just go
quick
in
Just in
order.
order.
calculations.
Yeah.
Drum roll, please. Your number is 3.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk. I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
No,
It deserves-
I'm not
it
mad at
deserves
all.
it.
I'm not mad at all. Motherfucker! But move on.
Crunchyroll picked Attack on Titan. So
And I guess, you know, one of the reasons that I think I would go with Attack on Titan rather than Cyberpunk here is that this part of the final season of the final chapter of the final shape,
Director's
why
cut.
I liked it so much was
Super
not because
Enter
of
Plus.
the action of the season necessarily, although that was great. It was the drama
Yeah.
of the
The
season.
rumbling and how the factions
All
got
the
split
shit,
apart.
like you said, like him bending over and talking to Grisha to get him to kill them, and all the crazy time travel shit that finally came to fruition was what made it so great.
Yeah, I mean, if I think about it deeply, I would probably agree with Attack on Titan, but I'm biased and wanted 86 to
Yeah.
get a check mark.
Do it, like you said, vote for what you can.
all right, we got three more slides. The next slide is best fantasy anime.
Oh, hey.
This one's tough. This one's tough.
Yep.
Hmm.
You know what I'm voting for, Trav.
Fucking
voting-
the
voting
jobless reincarnation made it.
I know
Let's
you.
fucking
I know you
go!
like that one. Yeah, I knew you like that one.
Let's go,
that the-
dude.
which one is it?
Rudis,
The,
dude.
Third from the left.
Mushoku Tensei.
Yeah.
Nice.
Easy. Done, dude.
This one's
It's
so
over.
fucking hard. This one's so fucking hard for me. There's two.
For me, Overlord specifically, it's season 4.
Yeah.
I haven't
so
watched season 4 yet, so.
it's so good. I'm picking that one.
Made in Abyss or Ranking of Kings, man. Both. have
Which
made
one
me
do you like
cry.
the story more?
Yeah, I don't think Ranking of Kings doesn't. I guess it's fantasy themed, but yeah, I feel like it's less fantasy than Made in Abyss. But
Yeah,
no,
it is.
it's a technicality, though. I mean, it's your story, so
You know. I'm gonna choose purely because fantasy, all the fantasy elements, and like, I've never watched a show where I've been so like engrossly horrified and intrigued by a world than I have been with Made in Abyss's world. So I'm gonna pick Made in Abyss.
And I would imagine Josh is gonna go with Demon Slayer because I don't think he's watched any of those other shows.
I mean, I think at some point I watched the first 1 or 2 episodes of Overlord, but I definitely didn't get to season 4, so I don't know if I have any right putting my vote to that.
No.
So I guess I just kind of have to go to
Yeah.
Demon Slayer by default.
You
but-
cannot.
Another fucking random number
Well,
generator.
you know how this goes.
we have a guest
Ew.
appearance.
Ew.
Ew, girls, no
Hi.
girls allowed.
Get the
out.
ick.
Get out.
Yuck. Gross.
Wow.
We're talking about
Wow,
anime.
that's vulgar. We're gonna have to censor that in the video now, dude. Wow.
Where's my popsicle?
Yeah.
You
Share.
you little nice person.
Towel is so offended.
All right,
He's like,
so hi Bigsby. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
1 second. Just double checking my math. All right. Looks like your number is 3.
Damn it!
What is that? Jobless?
Jobless. Yeah.
Let's go! I won. This is
Damn
not
it.
rigged at all.
Oh, we went like from left to right on the screen.
I
got
definitely did not program my phone to pick 3 every single time in that instance, knowing it would benefit
I
me.
was so hoping Made in Abyss would win one category, man. God damn it.
Jobless, let's
Hi,
go,
Megan.
baby. Rudis, the boy.
I really,
Like
from what I did
30-year-old
watch, though,
man
I'll
in a
say,
child's body.
yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes, not even of season 4 of Overlord. I liked that a lot, and I kind of get what Yusuf was meaning about like the idea of like that's more fantastical maybe than like, you know, another sword warrior fighting demons and killing them. So maybe if I had actually have watched that, I would have picked Overlord.
Bro, Overlord's fantastical elements don't even fucking compare to Made in Abyss's.
Yeah, no,
I'll have to
it's
watch it.
it's
I'm
pretty
working on
fucked.
it.
All right, next one. Best romance anime. Oh, I'm sorry. Crunchyroll chose Demon Slayer for best fantasy.
That's
Of course.
fucking
Gotcha. That
bullshit.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Love After made it, dude.
Well, I'm not surprised.
I'm picking Love
Let's
After.
go.
You fucking idiot.
I'm picking Love After.
You fucking idiots.
Dress up, darling.
Kaguya. Damn it! That means Love After is gonna win.
Yeah,
I can't.
I'm picking
I
Love
can't.
After World Domination. Let's go!
I'm picking
got-
Love Is.
Yeah,
I'm picking
can't.
Love Is War.
I'm not-
So
I don't like it enough to vote for it. So I like Dress Up Darling.
Holy
more.
fuck.
Yoru, stop, dude. That's fucking. That's sus boy.
Wait, is that what you named him?
Wait,
Yeah, I named him Yoru.
Naru?
anime of the year.
Literally
So,
deep-
wait,
he's deep
wait,
throating
wait.
a fucking water bottle right now.
fucking
Wait.
Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll for best romance chose Love Is War.
Oh, well. Either way, you still got the dub.
Wait, what did we pick and what did they pick?
We picked
We
Love
picked-
After,
Yeah.
and then
Unfortunately.
they picked Love Is War. It fucking blows my mind that Love After, our second worst rated show that we've watched so far on our podcast, has won an award. It's absurd. All right, and here's the big daddy of them all, anime of the year.
I mean,
This is
Jesus
like-
Christ.
The best anime of the year, bar none. And he's just fucking texting his hamster.
To us, probably. He's sending a picture of him to us.
That's tough, man.
Just take a minute, 30
Cyberpunk.
seconds to watch the video I sent you, please.
We'll do it after the podcast.
No.
We're
No.
almost done, dude.
Notice my
Doesn't matter.
hamster.
Hamster gets time now.
This is literally the last slide.
I was gonna show it, but now I can't.
Damn.
He's really getting
Shit.
at that water, dude. He's deep throwing that shit.
Dude, we flipped the whole shit on the side.
Damn. I mean,
Cyberpunk. Done.
You know Attack on Titan's gonna get this, dude.
yeah.
Or Demon
I
Slayer.
I know. I really.
And that
I,
should influence you, though.
I'm already thinking Attack on Titan's going to win it, and so now I'm trying to formulate my own opinion based on how I feel. But that's what I think is going to win.
Because I already know that I really enjoyed Demon Slayer, but I know that we're gonna be getting the next arc, and it's probably gonna be a banger.
Mm-hmm.
If it's shit,
It
then I'll
might-
eat my words. I've never watched Reagan of Kings. I haven't watched the fucking Ravioli one or whatever the hell the name is of that one. Spy Family, not even fucking close. And then Attack on Titan. I mean, I'm sure the final season, part 75.3, director's cut, special, mega, def plus, is going to be epic as
Extended
fuck.
edition.
But come on, when are we ever going to see Cyberpunk again? Just
Yeah.
give it to him.
For me, it's between Cyberpunk and Ranking of Kings, and Cyberpunk just narrowly edges it out.
It's super good, man.
Like I like Boji more, and I think Ranking of Kings made me more
Plus-
emotional.
I want to mention Cyberpunk saved Cyberpunk.
It revived a franchise.
Like
Single-handedly revived a franchise.
it is mind blowing that this show was so good that it sparked like the resurgence of Cyberpunk, the game itself,
Mhm.
and people went back to it, and everyone, for the most part, I imagine, enjoyed the Edge Runners DLC where you get the whole speed shit.
And I don't know if I've ever watched a show where after I finished watching it, I was in such like a state of like ketosis where I was just like, "Fuck, I don't know what to do in my life. I can't watch Cyberpunk anymore.
I
What the fuck am I gonna
peaked.
do?
I peaked.
Yeah. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck am I gonna
Yeah.
do now?
Yeah.
I was
Um,
I was just so fucked up after I watched it because it was so good.
I have not watched Ranking of Kings. I'm sorry. I don't know what the one to the right of that is. I'm sorry. Spy Family was good, but I wouldn't say it was anime of the year. I enjoyed the Entertainment District arc, but the Mugen arc / movie was just better to me. Attack on Titan blew my mind, but I think Trav, you won me over and convinced me when you said like, when are we gonna get something like Cyberpunk ever again?
Well, there's a lot of
we already know there's
downtime,
going to be
too,
however
in
many
Attack
more
on Titan.
seasons of Attack on
Well,
Titan,
The-
but
the
like
thing-
Cyberpunk is such a good thing on its own, and you don't need to have watched anything before that or after it to get the whole story. That's it.
The thing about that mindset is that we will see something like Cyberpunk again. The thing about Cyberpunk though is that nobody was expecting it to be good. Everyone was like, "Oh, it's a fucking Cyberpunk anime, whatever. We'll watch it." And then fucking the internet blew up over it.
Yeah.
Like it just fucking came out of nowhere and punched everyone right in the fucking heart, man. So yeah, Cyberpunk
I think Attack on Titan is second place and Cyberpunk's first for me.
Yusuf.
Connie's mom.
Cyberpunk.
Well, unanimous.
Just
hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry, not to double back. Travis, did you mean Jimmy's mom?
No, Connie's.
Oh, Connie's mom?
Yeah.
You don't remember that meme from Attack on Titan when he tries to go feed Falco to Connie's mom?
Oh,
Connie's mom.
You're the one that did that meme.
Oh, I am.
You're the one that made that bit.
Goddamn, dude.
All right, you guys ready to see?
Add in the clip.
You guys ready to see who fucking fucking Crunchyroll voted for?
Fucking Cyber.
Wait.
Who fucking Crunchyroll voted for?
Oh, wait, let me guess.
Wait, don't tell me it's Spy Family.
Oh, I'm scared now. Don't say it. Don't say it.
It's either Spy Family, Demon Slayer, or Attack on Titan, honestly. So I mean,
To the shock of nobody, Crunchyroll voted for as the anime of the year Cyberpunk.
Thank God.
Yeah, and they actually voted Cyberpunk.
Like, I was going to skip the after stream shit, and I was going to shit right here.
Yes, that's Cyberpunk didn't get voted for anything, but they got voted for anime of the year.
Let's go. So, well deserved.
Mm-hmm.
Well deserved. Yeah. Great, amazing show that I thought we got. Like, that was like one of our highest scores, right?
It was the highest score we gave.
Yeah. So it makes sense for us to vote for them. Then
that's
fucking
good.
Brilliant show.
But I mean, Spy Family, a bit over bloated, I would say. Demon Slayer's good, really good, and I'm excited for future seasons. And I mean, I imagine all these other shows that we didn't talk about much are probably good in their own right to make it on this list. So, congrats to everyone that made it on the ballot. But
yeah. So our most voted show was Cyberpunk with four awards, and then our second place was Demon Slayer with 3 awards.
Oh.
And then our third place was a combination of Spy Family and Ranking of Kings, with each having 2 awards.
All right. Well, I think that went pretty well. Was there anything else we wanted to mention?
No, that's it.
All this is fact.
This is all factual.
Yeah, it's all fact.
Any opinions that dissuade from ours are wrong, incorrect. L plus ratio, whatever other dumb Twitter shit.
Nerd losers.
But with that, we are going to be ending this episode of This Episode Podcast. So whoever hung out for the podcast, thank you for hanging out. We'll catch you guys in the next one. And yeah, we're definitely not going to go burn a bunch of Spy Family merch after this. But other than that, roll the outro.
On the next episode of This Episode, Trev, Josh, Mitch, and Yusuf discuss Attack on Titan, the final chapter, special one. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to never miss any new episodes. Also, follow us on Spotify at This Episode Podcast. You can also watch us live at twitch.tv/Dutchway every Monday night. And always, thank you.